Alright lads, so announced this morning we have the 10th anniversary year kickoff campaign. This is the end of year celebration that is also just titled the 10th anniversary year, as Caleb are currently already hyping up the 10th anniversary even though it is over 7 months away. There's some pretty cool stuff coming away though, so let's talk about it. First up, keep in mind this is round 1, so likely we are going to get round 2 in the middle of January. Does that mean January mid-month is going to bring an exciting banner? Maybe, but I highly doubt it's going to be more exciting than we are getting tomorrow, because in less than 24 hours we are going to getting the characters that I know a lot of us have been waiting for: Bankai Senjumaru, Fullbring Bankai Ichigo, and also our skin. Interestingly enough, and we will talk about the banner more in depth later today, it is lasting until the 24th of January, so it's here for quite some time. The banner is bringing 3 very powerful characters, featuring in these other filler characters. While the fillers definitely could have been better, unfortunately some of these characters are very outdated. I would still say it's a must summon. Like, this is the banner that we've been waiting for, and for me personally, I'm very easily doing 25 steps. After that though, we have some freebies coming our way. Starting tomorrow, we will be getting 10 free multis, including premium and also seasonal characters. The selection of characters have been updated going up until the end of year for 2023. For the most part, with the exception of 8th anniversary character for some reason, it does feature every character, premium and seasonal character, released in the year 2023. Overall, there's some decent characters here, more so in the top half. I'd say the top row and second row are actually pretty good characters. You have some Link Shop farmers here too, some good characters in Guild Quest, and some pretty fun characters like Parasol Rukia. I know me personally, I'm missing some characters. I would love to get duplicates of some characters here, so I'm really hoping to get lucky on these 10 free multis. If you do your multi every day within the 15-day period, you are getting a guaranteed character on your 10th multi. After that, we have our usual choose a 6-star summons. For anyone new, this is a system where you get to pick 10 characters of your choice, and you are given 1 character randomly of the 10 you did choose for free at max level 200. This is a potential way to get a character that you are missing, and most importantly, if you are missing more than 10 characters, it's a way for you to get guaranteed orbs to maybe summon on the end of year banner. You're going to have an entire month to do this, so if for some reason you want to wait and not use it straight away, you can do that. Maybe wait for your 10 free multis to be done with. And in terms of the character selection, likewise, it does include every premium and seasonal character up until the end of year for 2023. So likewise with the free summons, there's some decent characters here. No super rare 1000 Budro characters. But I think the main thing, especially for those that may be new to the game, right? While it might be more tempting to go for some of the newer characters that are more relevant and actually better characters in general, this potentially also could be an opportunity. If you scroll down enough, right, you likely won't know any of these characters by name, but there's a lot of old resurrectable characters that you can maybe pick up that are either super rare to come by and maybe offer good links. Maybe they are additional orbs because they can resurrect. Ultimately, the character you do choose come down to you. I don't think in this entire selection there's like 10 must-have characters. We might talk about that later today if I make a dedicated video about it. But I guess the general advice, since the characters are sorted by newest to oldest, the newest characters are the better ones. I guess some quick standouts for me would be, you know, Chris's Neliel, Parasol Rukia, for example, Halloween Toshiro. We get a lot of freebies in this game in general, and these characters here, premium seasonal characters, over time you likely are going to pull them, so I would just say pick your favorite character. If you think a character looks cool, even if they aren't that good, just go for it, right? There's no bad choices when it comes to choose a 6-star, especially if you are at the end of the day getting a new character. After that though, we have the login bonus. Log in over the next 12 days to get 60 spirit orbs and also 80 soul tickets. Under that, we have the anniversary New Year's gift. This is a first to my knowledge of us getting a gift for New Year's. We just got one for Christmas, and that's been a yearly tradition, a 5-star summon ticket for characters and also accessories. Very likely, it's just safe to assume it's going to be the same thing this time around, but we've actually never gotten a New Year's gift, so I'm very curious to see what this is going to be, and for me, we'll find out tomorrow at 3 p.m. This video actually is going up later because I thought this gift was today, but it wasn't, so I would say just expect a 5-star summon ticket, but if it's anything other than that, that's going to actually be pretty exciting. Again, this is a first, so I'm very much looking forward to what this could potentially be. After that, we have our special orders over the next 12 days, which keep in mind that since this is ending on the 12th, the login bonus is also ending on the 12th. Likely, we are going to get the second part of this campaign released or announced on the 12th. Now, unfortunately, the event orders this time around aren't anything super crazy, which is super unfortunate because over the last year, I've been praising Caleb for their event orders. They've actually been really good. Most recently, every 2 weeks, we've been getting a guaranteed 5-star ticket, which includes 1000 Jubado characters, so this is definitely a bit of a setback. You at the very least can get 10 golden hammers, which of course you do want to get. Those are rare items to power up your 5-star accessories, and it was recently announced that we are finally getting the strong attack damage items for Quincy's and no affiliation characters getting their 5-star plus upgrade, so you do want to make sure you go ahead and grab those. But like always, it doesn't say every single item that we are getting here. These are the highlight ones, but sometimes there are better items that they just don't show here. After that, we are getting the Grimjail Epic Raid returning. Now, even though it is a returning Epic Raid, this is getting a bit of a change. As stated here, the overall difficulty has been adjusted. Whether it's getting easier or harder, I'm really not too sure, but this is a normal Epic Raid, not an awakened one, so I'm not expecting anything super crazy. And in all honesty, with the characters that we will be using, maybe the end of year characters if you get lucky, you probably won't even notice a difficulty change. But with that in mind, they've also changed the time limit to 3 minutes. They removed the number of revivals, and they're also changing the revive time to only 10 seconds, which to me makes me believe that the Epic Raid difficulty has gotten easier. But I think the main thing here is that the rewards for victory and the lineup of exchange has been adjusted. Now, we have no idea what's being changed here, but we will find out tomorrow. The exchange show, I think, is going to be a good thing. Recently, in our Bambietta Epic Raid that we did get last month, that's currently still ongoing, but leaving tomorrow. Because it was the new Epic Raid, it had actually really good items, a lot more essence scrolls, for example. So I can only assume that the Grimjail Raid, and therefore any potential future rerunning Epic Raid, will have a similar lineup in exchange, like we saw with the Bambietta, which I think is a good step in the right direction. But we're also seeing a change in the amount of rewards that you get for clearing the Epic Raid, so again, excited to see what that is going to be. How good is it? I guess we're going to find out tomorrow. But with that in mind, they have added a bunch of new bonus characters to make this Epic Raid even easier. Of course, if you do pull the 3 new characters, you are getting a 3 times damage bonus and 100% extra medals. Don't have the new characters? Well, then they do feature some Link Swap Potion, Droplet Farmers, for example. Maybe some characters that are returning in the month of January. And by using these characters, you are getting 25% more medals. But remember, you also have the Epic Raid bonuses that were available the first time this Epic Raid did come around. So using these characters give you 50%, and then using these characters give you 25%. After that, we have our usual point event. Now, funny enough, this one's called Happy New Year Boss Rush. Boss Rush used to be a very old, event that was super easy. It didn't really offer much. And even though it's called a Boss Rush, it is just a normal point event. But because it is an end of year, as expected, it does offer additional rewards. In this case, the rewards go up to 15 million, giving you a 4th Essence Scroll. You can get a New Year's 2025 accessory card. This is more so a collector's item. And most importantly, at 5 million points, you do get a Mind Special move source. For those that are new, this is a free duplicate for any Mind character. It's a very rare item, definitely worth getting, and super easy to get to. These are the bonus characters, and even if you are missing bonus characters, you have no bonus characters, you have plenty of time to go all the way to 5 million points to get that Mind Special move source. It's by far the easiest grind in the game, and respectfully, if you can't even do that, then you're going to struggle grinding anything in this game because it's super easy to get 5 million points. You have plenty of time to do it. 19 days. After that, we just have character packs. We'll skip over them. Then we have the Revival Candle quest, just to get free Revive Candles if you need them, and also the UQ Ascension quest, which you can do daily to get extra fodder for ascending your characters. Continuing on with some other stuff coming tomorrow, we have the new upcoming Limit Breaker quest. Now, for those that did miss it, it's going to be a beginner-friendly Limit Breaker quest. With that in mind, the quest itself is easier than usual to give players that have never played Limit Breaker to get a chance and see how the game mode does feel. So with that in mind, it's 2 minutes. It doesn't count towards your record, but likely what this does mean is that we are going to get our usual, normal, high difficulty Limit Breaker quest in the second half of the month. So more rewards for those that can do both. In terms of rewards, what we are getting it is 300,000 Transcendence points, 50 Spirit Orbs, some extra Link Swap Potion, which I think is actually really cool, especially for new players that this is basically being more accessible to, and most importantly, a 5-star summon ticket that does guarantee you a 1,000-year Blood War character. We don't know the full pool of characters until this does release tomorrow, but likely it will include every 1,000-year Blood War character in the game. Overall, this is actually really cool, especially for a beginner-friendly one, but remember, likely we are going to get a second Limit Breaker quest where we're going to get 50 more Spirit Orbs and an additional 600,000 Transcendence points. So more rewards in the month of January, even if we are going to have to wait 2 weeks to maybe get that second event. We have our next part of the 1,000-year Blood War story, part 20, which is kind of crazy to think that we're 20 parts in, but this does finally wrap up season 1. If you haven't already done it, it's available right now, more free orbs, just in time for the end of year banner. And I think lastly, usually I don't talk about stuff like this, but I think it's worth mentioning we have the New Year's gift campaign. This is lasting until the 5th of January, and this does involve retweeting a particular tweet that goes out daily on their Twitter account, but I'd recommend doing it because this time around the rewards are actually different, to say the least. It is an RNG event. You have to get lucky to win a prize. I personally won some myself. Sometimes you win it, sometimes you don't, but you could get an Xbox One. You could get a really cool acrylic block of the new 1,000-year Blood War 4 Bring Ichigo. You can get some other items, featuring 8th anniversary and also the 1000 Jubilee characters from last year. There's quite a few winners that will actually get these, but they also now give you orbs, which is actually kind of cool. Again, not many people are going to win that, but you might. Who actually knows? All you have to do is press one button daily on Twitter, just retweet the post that goes up daily, and you could get an IRO item, or maybe you could get spirit orbs, upwards to 500, for example. So if you have a Twitter account, I would recommend go ahead and do it. But with that said, lads, that's the video for today, going over the round 1 of the 10th year anniversary kickoff campaign. Again, still super funny. They're talking about the 10th anniversary right now. This is only round 1, so we have more stuff coming our way. Very excited for all the freebies that we are getting tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be live when the banner does go up and all the new events. And I'm very curious to see what that New Year's gift is going to be. I mean, I would still take another 5-star summon ticket, but if it's different, I would not say no to some extra free orbs, I will be honest. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.